Hello everybody, it's day 15 of our South African lockdown, and as we heard from our president last night, it's a lockdown that's going to be extended for at least another 2 weeks. Today is also Good Friday, and Good Friday in many ways puts everything happening around us into perspective. What's happening around us is a physical pandemic, a physical plague if you like, wreaking havoc with people's health, wreaking havoc with world economies. But Good Friday is about an even bigger picture. It's about a spiritual plague. It's about spiritual death. It's about sacrifice at a far greater level than any of us would ever be able to fully realize. If you're a believer in Jesus Christ, this weekend is a weekend of celebration marking the greatest event in world history. The death, the burial, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Paul celebrates this in Philippians chapter 2, where he says Jesus didn't consider being equal with God something to be used for his own advantage, but he humbled himself, taking on the nature of a servant, and became obedient even to death on a cross. That's not an exact quote, but that's the gist of what he says. And as the God of heaven demonstrates his incredible love for us by leaving the glories of heaven, taking on human likeness, and dying on the cross, that should leave you and I understanding today that we are loved more than we will ever know. We are cherished more than we could ever believe. Someone once spoke about the divine exchange that happens at the cross. And this weekend we remember that even more especially, that at the cross, there's a divine exchange, and my spiritual poverty gets exchanged for his spiritual abundance. Jesus takes on my punishment, and I take on his forgiveness. He takes on my brokenness, and I take on his healing. He took my shame that I can receive his glory. He became the curse for me so that I can receive all of his blessings. He took on my death so that I could take on his life. Wherever you find yourself at this morning in your thoughts and in your feelings in your heart, today, let's take this time to celebrate and to think about, to focus on the fact that Jesus Christ did all of that for you and for me. We're not abandoned, we are not forgotten. Tough times, thankfully, do not last, but tough people do. And we can be resilient, we can be truly tough when we know that the God of heaven is for us and he's not against us. I trust you have a very blessed Good Friday.